Hello, and welcome back here to this channel, which is mine, that I share with you. All right, happy Sunday. Hope everybody set their clock back like you were supposed to. Anyway, so this week, as I mentioned last week, I am going to be talking about the Galaxy XR headset, which is kind of like, I guess, the Android answer to the Vision Pro. And just making sure that this is actually recording. Anyway, so I have the XR and I have the Vision Pro, and we're going to talk about them. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is the outside of it. So you'll notice that with the Galaxy XR, there's only one band thingy mabob, and it has this little thing in the back that goes out, and then this goes on your head and sits there, and you tighten it, which is why my hair is all messed up. But anyway, because I've been wearing it for a while. That is this, pretty straightforward and simple. I have taken off the side guards because I find that I like to have that peripheral vision. It does come with side guards. They're magnetic, so you can remove them if you want to, which is one of my things about the Apple Vision Pro that I'll mention later. And then this is the Apple Vision Pro. Now, this is the strap. It came with two straps. It came with that weird strap, and then it came with this strap, which is actually pretty cool. But the thing of it is that it is this thing is heavy, right? And when it sits on your face and it kind of like pushes down, it's heavy. So to kind of offset that weight, you know, various third parties have come up with different straps. I've got actually two of them on here. I have one that's like a it's a Pro like forehead thing, and then this strap to go across the top. And with both of these and this adjusted okay, then this isn't too bad. I will say that the Galaxy XR is lighter, and it does not feel that much like that much weight on my face. It's overall it's just more comfortable. But you know, this, so when you look at them side by side, I mean, they kind of look the same. I think maybe this looks a little bit more polished or whatever. This looks more like ski goggles. They both look like ski goggles. I don't know. But on the Galaxy XR, you have your, you have a main power button on the top, and then you have your volume buttons on the bottom, or no, on the top as well, but on the other side, whatever. And then the battery connects via this little clippy thing here, which actually is very easy to connect. We'll talk about the batteries in a minute. But yeah, so, and you have this adjustable or removable magnetic pad thingy here that you can take out and put back in. You get two of them, but it's weird because it's really, this is the thing, but there's another adapter if you want to like make it bigger or fluffier or whatever. But yeah, speakers, cameras, all that kind of stuff in the headset. For the Apple Vision, kind of you have the little scroll wheel right here, clicky scroll. Then you have a button there, right there, that will help you take pictures and video, stuff like that. Now, you can remove this inner part of the Apple Vision Pro and just have this part. And honestly, if there's a way to make this comfortable, then we wouldn't be having a conversation about the Galaxy, because this would have been great. But I've tried a bunch of third-party, you know, bands and things like that, and some of them come close, but just I think it's the way that the actual thing is made or something, that it just it doesn't do it. If they can make something like this where it's just the top piece and the side pieces are gone, that might do something. Oh, and I should mention that this is the Apple Vision Pro M2, because I was not ever going to upgrade to the M5 if it was just a chip change, because yeah, it's expensive. Anywho, so that's the two. Oh, and the battery to this connects, well, this strap is kind of hiding it, but the battery connects here in this little thing. You push it in and click it, and the strap actually tightens via this little wheel. This is a very cool strap. I really like this strap. I mean, Apple, like, you cannot deny that Apple has some just mint marketing, like, and their packaging and their design. It's awesome. My hair is really messed up, but it's awesome, hands down. Cannot complain about that. But you know, you pay for that. The battery for the XR is this little gray plastic housed battery with a cord and this little clippy thing that clips on the side of it. It's got a little button to release it. And then you can also pull this cord out of the battery itself. I'm sure you can do that, but now that I'm getting scared of doing that, you can pull this cord out of the battery itself, which I hope that they're going to sell these batteries separately so that you can just swap out a battery when you want to change it. The headset itself does not have an internal battery, so when you disconnect this, it turns the headset off, much like with the Apple Vision Pro. Now, this probably is going to look fairly familiar. This is the Apple Vision Pro. Of course, this came out first, so this is the original. But this is the battery. This little piece right here is just something that I have stuck in because it wirelessly charges in the cradle, so I don't have to plug anything into that. But both of these are USB-C charged. But yeah, so this battery though, this battery is metal, or this case is metal. So it's heavy, but it's got a little Apple logo on it. But it also connects, it doesn't connect quote unquote magnetically. This connects by going in and turning it, and it clicks. And I got to tell you that when you first start doing that, it takes a hot minute to get used to doing that. But yeah, so that's that with the batteries. So I mean, you know, like, it's clear that the Galaxy XR took inspiration from Apple, but then how many ways can you make a headset? You know what? I mean, how many ways can you do it? If you're not gonna have an internal battery in it, then you're gonna have to have some kind of external battery that links up to it. So, I mean, you know, you can't really fault them for that. In this first little screen thing, I'm going through the menu in the Apple Vision Pro and showing you what the screen menu looks like. I realized that when I was inside of it capturing this screen, there was no audio with it. So, I mean, it is what it is. So I'm just explaining that is what you're looking at there. Now, when it gets to the clip I'm going to show you in a second, that is actually inside the Galaxy XR, which the screen record is, I think, easier to do, and it includes audio. Like, or to ask you, do you want to do audio from the mic? Do you want to use the surroundings? All that kind of good stuff. So take a look at that, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm starting my screen recording. There's Hank. Say hi, Hank. He's looking out the window. Anyway. So to get to your main menu, you're going to do pretty much what you do on the Vision, which is just click your index finger and your thumb finger together, and that will bring up your menu. Like I said, main thing. If I need to resize this or move this, I think I can move it. Oh, nope. Oopsies. Okay. Yeah, you cycle through. These are the apps. You know, your phone connects to it, so that's pretty cool, but that's, you know, kind of the same thing. It looks like I have mail. The They do not have the personas on this yet. My understanding is that they're working on some kind of special persona too. But they do have the avatar. So if you want to go in and create an avatar, which I think I already did. Yep, there I am. Like, that's me. That's my avatar. That one's for what am I doing? I don't get it. Anyway, he's cool. I'd date him. But yeah, I'm, a little heavier than that, but okay. But yeah, that's my avatar. So, he's sassy, but we'll close that out. So the reason why it keeps highlighting apps is because the eye tracking is on. So if I glance at something, it's like, did you want this one? Wait, no, did you want this one? So it kind of bounces around. But anyway, that's the inside of it. So yeah, so that's the Galaxy XR and Apple Vision Pro. That's a really quick down and dirty comparison. Who are these for, though, in general? Like, are you going to go run out and buy either one of these? Probably not. Most people, probably not. Only because, the Apple Vision Pro was a niche market, and as we know, when it originally came out, there wasn't so many of us that ran out and bought it. And I would be curious to see how many people buy the M5 one version of it. Side note, if you do want an Apple Vision Pro, you could probably, I might have mentioned this when I was doing the screen recording, you could probably pick up a used one for maybe the same price or actually a little less than the Galaxy XR. So if you really want to try it, if you can get one for that price, then yes, I would get the Apple Vision Pro. I mean, because it is better, especially if you're on Apple's ecosystem, obviously. If you're not, then I don't know. It's a toss-up. I almost fell out of my chair there. But yeah, but what was I saying? Got off on a tangent there for a sec. Anywho, I don't feel like most people will buy either one of these, really, because, if you're a heavy gamer and stuff like that, then you probably are using like a Quest, which is cheaper than that, like by a lot. I mean, I play around with them, like I play around with the Apple Vision Pro, or have for the past couple years. I do some work in it every once in a while, but really not that much because, like I said, it's just not comfortable. I can't get it to be comfortable. This one, I can foresee me just using daily stuff because the Galaxy XR, like I said, it's more comfortable, so I can wear it around as if I'm wearing glasses. Now, would I walk outside and walk down the street in it? I don't know about that because, that probably won't look a little odd, but I mean, whatever, I don't care. But I probably am not going to do that. But I will walk around the house with it on and do chores and stuff like that. I feel like that's just fine. So, yeah, there it is. There you have it. That's my take on the current headset wars and how they are going. Like I said, first person to get to glasses that can do like this, what these do, I'm all about it. I'm there. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Let's do that. Anywho, I hope everybody has a great week and enjoy it getting dark at 5 o'clock in the afternoon here in Vermont. But yeah, so take care, stay safe and sane, and thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe if you would like to. I'm trying to get a little bit better. It's a process, but have a great week. Stay safe. See you next week.